Check this.
Always get so shocked, and I'm like, why don't you believe me? I can see the delivery map, and you are like 3 miles outside of it.
Oh my god, okay. Dave was telling me, there's this two stores above us. This guy would call. He's like, I don't know which one to call to. Each time I call, they said they don't deliver here. There's this one street where there's like two ways to get into it. And it goes up on this map, and it leads to the edge of the map, and it leads to like just a straight road, just one way to get in this road now, and it splits into two different ways. Both ways lead to this one store's delivery zone. That one road, which no way to get in, is in a different delivery zone above it. The people above it say we can't get in there because that we can't cross that border to the other store to get in there. And the store below says we can't go up that high because that's not our area at the same time. So this guy is like trapped. It's like they can't get in because they're not allowed to cross the line, but at the same time, the other people can't go up that far on the map to get into this one cul-de-sac. And I'm like, oh, they went back and forth. Like he called 5 times a week asking which one can I go to. No one ever took his order. So they called us, and we talked to corporate on who it needs to be because we can't do this forever because everyone on that street would be having the same problem. It's screwed. Yeah. They said, forever I was told, he said they never called back, so I assume they are taken care of. I'm like, how do you do a map so badly that like it's like a magic cutoff line? They can't go into the other delivery zone to get to the actual entrance to get up that high, but the other store won't go up that high to get to it. It's like you need to just like make it like a circle around. Like the map just don't need to be straight. They just need to curve around this area so they can get into the area. That's not fair.
See, how I would have done it is I would have just made it so you can only deliver to addresses within your own area, but I mean crossing over so you can actually get there is fine.
Yeah.
Because that just seems counterproductive.
Well, they don't want to be like, which each store is gonna be like, oh, I want this house here, but they can take who they want and then shove the people who like probably don't tip out into the other store's area. That's not gonna work. You have to have a distinguished line, or else people are like, oh no, I don't want this one. You have to have this one because you can cross the border a little bit just to get to this one. And it's like, well, you're a little bit closer. It's like, and they just fighting over who wants this and who doesn't want that. So it has to be like a set line. That's the problem I see.
Yeah.
Other than that, I wish so that wouldn't be a problem because we have people that literally will be on, literally one side of the street is one area and one is in the other. Like you should be able to like cross that, like the street shouldn't be that. You shouldn't literally cut it in half in the middle of a street. That's just stupid. That is dumb. One side of the street has to call one number and the other has to call a different. It's like, so if this person goes to a party across the street, they're like, hey, do you guys deliver? No. It's like, huh? But you guys deliver to my house across the street? Like, no, we don't do that. I'd be like, oh, okay. That is the dumbest thing, and it's so funny.
Yeah, I know, so a lot of our wrong numbers come from another store to the east. It's on the same street as us, so it's easy to mix up.
Mm-hmm.
We aren't exactly in the center of our delivery area.
Oh, no.
We're very far to the
left,
southeast.
Or, yeah, sorry.
So, a lot of the people will say, "Well, I'm just like a mile away from you guys," and just like, yeah, that's still out of our delivery area because we're right next to the edge of it.
I know it's not like people think it's like a perfect square around us, so we're right in the center of it. That's not how it goes. It's like gerrymandering.
Yeah, it
Marco's
really is.
maps. It's not the same. It's like I don't know who designed these. Like I wonder who. Like yeah, we need to go here and not here, and curve road here and curve this way, and now our delivery zone looks like a dick. Oh my god!
Lads, we have done it.
That was our goal all along. No. It's funny how people will call from literally Willis Parkway.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like What is
We'll
that's
get
like
calls from like across the state, and it's just, yeah, you're way far away from us.
I'm like, no. There's dead zones on the map where we don't deliver at all.
I think,
Have you seen those?
yeah, I've seen those. I think the furthest away delivery I've ever gotten, like central Michigan.
Wow.
Like, none of the stores in our, at least in our little area, deliver there. So I'm wondering how he even got this number.
Yeah, I know. Dude, apparently, okay, Chris had a call from someone in California.
Wow,
California.
that's across the country.
Okay, well, here's the thing. She's like, Marcos, he's like, you're not Marie. And I was like, apparently Marie's number, instead of like the 882, was like 883 3200. And I was like, oh. So normal numbers in California are almost ours. That kind of surprises me that we don't get more like that then. Honestly, I'm like, oh my
Yeah.
god, they're literally so close.
Because there are probably a bunch of other numbers that are only a number off from
Oh,
ours.
yeah.
But wait, would they have the same area code? I don't think they would.
Dude, you don't know. I don't know.
I
couldn't
wonder.
tell you.
I wonder if they got their phone in Ohio and then went to California.
I don't know what the area code was. It could have been the same, right? That's weird. I mean, it couldn't. It's not supposed to be the same.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they could be out in California as vacation. I guess maybe that'd make more sense. But it'd be funny if he just lives out here and he's like, "Oh, you're not Marie." It's like,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
How is it over there in California though?
Is it nice over
I
there?
bet it's sunny.
I bet it's sunny, probably.
Yeah, we're snowing.
yeah, we're snowing over here in Ohio. And in 2 minutes, it'll be blazing hot. So that's Ohio for you.
Yeah, we got like 12 different seasons over here.
No, we don't have 12 different seasons. We only have summer. No, we only have a heat wave in Antarctica.
Yeah,
That's all we have.
We don't have seasons here. We just have temperatures.
we have Arizona desert and we have Antarctica, and it only transitions between the two, and there's no transition like whatsoever. It just cuts in between.
Yeah, it's like a blink.
You blink and it changes. That's how life goes here. I love Ohio so much sometimes, man. It's like, hey, look, it's sunny out. It's 100 degrees. Literally a minute later, it's, oh my god, it's freezing, and the roads are shut down due to 5 feet of snow. That is Ohio in literally one sentence.
More recently, I was getting ready to bike to work, and I was heading outside, and I looked at the weather, and I was like, okay, it looks like it's supposed to rain in about an hour. Literally, I get 100 feet away from the house, and it starts hailing.
Like, it's like,
Like, I'm getting pelted, and I'm just, okay, well, this is not fun. And I'm getting halfway to work, and suddenly the drop size for the rain increases like double, and it's just, okay, this wasn't supposed to happen for another hour or two. What happened with that?
your pants were wet the whole night.
Yeah, no, I was soaked to the core.
I thought like, man, I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. It'll dry off in like an hour maybe. No, you pull a long shift with me, and you were still pretty soaking, man. Your socks were wet.
Oh,
That
yeah.
means your shoes were wet the whole time.
Actually,
They were dripping.
there was so much water in the sole that it actually broke a hole in it.
Really?
Yeah, and these were my work shoes, so they were already pretty beat up, but it
Destroyed.
was almost like a bubble popped.
Oh my god. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe you didn't go to the bathroom and wring out your socks.
I should have.
You literally suffered wet socks the whole night. Like, completely. Not like partially soaked sock. No. Like, I stuck my foot in the bathtub with a sock on and then decided to wear shoes for 4 hours straight while running around Marco's Pizza. That's what you did.
I sounded like SpongeBob when I walked.
Squeak, clink. Water was dripping out of your shoe. I saw you like, hey, you want to see something? And I was like, okay. And you lifted up your foot, and I just looked down, and there's just water dripping out of your shoe like a faucet. I was like, oh my god. Someone is gonna slip and die because of Alex. This is
Well,
not
we already get
natural.
enough water and oil mixture just from the sink, and it spills all over the floor. And you try to go over there into the corner, and it's just you slip everywhere.
That is not cool. Grease trap leak.
Oh man, that would be the worst.
Really, grease trap has leaked many times.
Yeah.
Have you never seen it leak overflow?
I've never. I have been there when it's overflowed, but usually I'm busy online and I just hear Dave in the background screaming.
Fuck. uh, yeah, I love that because I always walk in the back. I'm the only person I ever noticed. I look at the floor and I go, man, that's a big puddle. And I like look over. And I was like, man, that puddle's pretty big. I like look over and even farther, and I just see it's like dripping out of the grease trap. And I go, oh my god, the grease trap is full.
Oh, so that's why it smells like ass.
I was described that it was gonna smell like a skunk ate rotten eggs and then died while it shat itself. I don't know if it's that bad. I mean, it's not a good smell. I wouldn't know ever, but it doesn't bother me too much. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Honestly, though, I don't know how Dave like sticks his head in that thing
Dude,
while
he
he's
has,
cleaning it.
Oh, and he like takes paper towels and like
Yeah.
scrubs the outside of it.
Oh man, it's just
The
disgusting.
wall. I'm like, what's even going in there? I don't get it. How is great? Coming from the sinks? Like, is it just the detergent?
No, it's just from washing grease off of the dishes.
That's just grease from the dishes. Oh my god, that is not right. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Because we use so much oil for dough. It's probably a lot of dough oil.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's a lot. It's not coming from like containers of like green pepper.
Yeah,
Maybe like
I'm just thinking we wash some. We have containers just full of greasy toppings. I can imagine there's a lot of residue.
does our rinse sink just drain to sewer, or does it go to the grease trap too?
I think it goes through the grease trap, and
Oh, that'll do a lot of damage.
Once it's filtered, it goes to the sewer.
That does well, yeah, but that's a lot of damage, right there, because you get some weird shit.
Every bit of grease that the soap is able to break down and take off, it's got to go somewhere.
Mm-hmm. What's even in the grease trap that like whatever, or is it like is there anything in there that's like used to filter it, or is it just that it's a big box and the water goes like kind of over while the grease like sinks? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure too
Like,
much how it works. That's how
I figured
imagine
it would like go
goes.
through like a sand filter or some kind of like charcoal filters or whatever the hell it takes to get rid of grease and trap it. But like if you like what I've seen, it's empty. It's just pipe above this box, and I assume the box fills with water over time, and then just it keeps going through the other pipe, which is still up top high, and there's the box below is catching the grease. I assume that's how I guess it works. I'm not sure.
I would imagine it just filters out. Somehow it filters out a lot of the grease because we don't want that going into the sewer. That just is hard to clean up.
Obviously, it's funny that we just like have to scoop that shit out, and then we just throw it in the dumpster anyways.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's it's a homemade protein drink, but
Actually, one of the drivers we were talking about it. I was like, I wonder how many things have died in there. And then he said, "Oh no, you're thinking about this wrong. I wonder how many things have sprung to new life in there."
yes. Hey, look at was it Matt?
Yeah, it was Matt.
Of course it was Matt. He's funny as hell. That's great. I like that. Yeah, I don't know. I hope nothing came to life in there. That'd be hell. But it's okay.
But you see, with all that grease in one place, something has to be in there, right?
Something would be in there.
Something microscopic.
God, I don't want to think about it, dude. Oh God, it's infecting David right now. That's why he's always sick. What if that's what it was? That's horrible, dude. It's horrible.
I cannot stand just being around that thing. I don't know how he gets so close to it.
He like sticks his head in there and like breathes it in.
Oh yeah, because he's got to look around to see if he got it all.
Oh, I know. So he really does have to like climb underneath the table too, and like to get his head really in there.
Yeah.
That's so annoying. Like if that table wasn't there, like it'd be so much easier. But like he has to actually climb in between to like get in and like to actually look. It's horrible. Like, dude, you have to be so close. I'm so sorry. They put poor design like that.
And it's not like he has a light to look down there either. He's got to really look closely to make sure he got it all.
Oh yeah, because like at the very bottom it sinks really dead. So he has to like keep like rinsing out over and over and over again until he gets it all. I'm like, oh my god, I miss so bad. Poor boy.
I'm feeling sick just thinking about that.
Grease trap, dude. I wonder how big the place's grease traps. You gotta think like fast food has to be huge.
Oh yeah.
Ours is like I don't know, 1.5 feet tall by 2 feet,
Yeah, something like that.
2 3 feet. I gotta imagine some place like McDonald's has to be like a 6 by 6.
Oh, easy.
Because they probably won't do it like weekly. They probably don't have time for that. They're probably like monthly.
Plus, they do a lot greasier food.
Yeah, they have They have
with all the fry oil
yeah, the fry
to
oil.
throw out.
They have to.
Yeah.
That's got to be something, dude. Like that stuff is like pure oil. That's gonna like really clog it up real fast.
Oh yeah.
That's annoying. I remember the other McDonald's town, Maine, all the way down there by Walmart. I remember going there and I was looking at the truck. I was refilling their not their carbonation stuff. It was something else, something flammable. And I watched. I don't know if I watched it or I just like was on the news and they said, and there's a reason there's like nobody in the parking lot, and I was like, it's weird that it's dead, and like there's this truck here and there's nobody here. I think I heard it on the news like, yeah, at the McDonald's the truck has a flammable leak. Don't be near it. And I'm like right next to it. I'm like, I went.
It is time to leave.
They were still open.
They were still open?
Yeah, I don't know what I was like. Yeah, they were still open, I think. And I was like, oh. And like, I was like pulling up to like the drive. They're like, yeah, what can we get for you? And they're like, we can't really do drinks right now, and a couple of things we can't get you. And I was like, oh, I'm more scared. I don't know if it was that. I think it was a carbonation leak, so it was just like spraying shit everywhere. But I don't know. I hope it wasn't flammable. They probably would have closed. It's probably not flammable. But this was years ago. I can't remember. But I remember it was just funny seeing nobody near that truck and just hoses everywhere. Like, why is there so many hoses? Like he wasn't like loading anything into it. He was just like, they're just laying on the ground sitting there. And like,
they're ready for the fire.
Yeah, I know. I was like, this guy just sitting here waiting, probably somewhere wherever he may.
Hoping his truck doesn't explode.
I know. Like, oh, there it goes. I don't know. I think maybe it was just a carbonated water like leak and it was spraying it everywhere. But I don't know. There was something. I was like, that's funny as hell. I mean, I feel bad, but it was funny as hell.
Yeah, if there was a CO2 leak or something like that, though, I'm glad it didn't happen in an enclosed space.
Maybe that's what it was CO2. Now they say CO2. I think it might be what it was. Is it? Yeah, it was just like, it was just the CO2 leak. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Which isn't flammable, is it?
I don't think so. I don't think it's flammable. No, it's not flammable.
But it's not good to breathe in.
Definitely not good to breathe in.
That's probably what it was. That's why I was only drive-through only, for sure.
Yeah.
Hey man, they were just practicing for COVID.
No breathing.
I meant drive-through only, but yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Definitely that too.
No breathing at all. You can't do it.
How much longer do you think the mask rule will be disappeared? Until we're allowed to breathe again.
I think it'll be a long time because they're predicting it's supposed to spike up again in the fall.
No.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Are you telling me it's going to be like this whole year?
It might be.
Oh my god. They pushed it too far this time. What have they done with us? They made our job harder. I didn't think it would be possible to fuck it up any worse than they mess up the system and not have enough people on a certain day. They make us not have the ability to breathe. I didn't think they could do it, but they took away our ability to breathe any kind of air at our already stagnant, smoky, 500-degree air, and they made it worse by putting a piece of cloth over our face.
Yeah, honestly, after working oven one day with the mask, I did not want to do it ever again.
Oh, guess who's probably going to be there Friday to do it? Oh, it's probably me. And guess who it's going to be? It's going to be Chloe. Of course it will be. Jenna doesn't do Fridays anymore, does she? She's Saturday, ain't she? She's Saturday.
Yeah, I think she is.
Poor boys. I'm already regretting it. It's only... Well, now it's Wednesday. I don't like that. It scares me.
It's Wednesday about 2 hours ago.
It was Wednesday about 2 hours ago. Nah, I'm already regretting thinking about Friday. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should just burn it down and then get compensation for a 40-hour week.
Oh man.
That'd be so great. Hey, though, we do have protected something. I can't remember what it is. Whatever it is basically owners and managers like all die. We get paid.
Wow. I don't know. I don't know if that's an option.
No, it's the well, it's a thing. That's just government like facts, not from corporate special.
Yeah.
But like if Gino just went to jail for anything while he's in jail, we'd be getting paid.
Well, yeah. I mean,
That's genius.
he has to be the one to manage the store. Obviously, he.
That means we gotta frame him.
If he can't be there to pass it off to anyone, then.
So he would pass it on to John. So we gotta frame them both. we say it jokingly, and then the next day they actually get like in trouble for something, and then I'd be like, oh, and anyone who like actually knows is like, you did something. I'm like, it was a joke. I was like, I swear I didn't do anything.
That wasn't me.
I was making a joke. That doesn't mean I'm actually gonna do it. Just like burning it down. I've said that many times, but I'm not.
Disclaimer: we are actually not going to do this.
Yes.
Please don't sue us.
Sue us. Hey, it's not an actual threat. It's just a thought. It's a spoken thought, not a threat. A spoken thought that may or may not actually happen. Not a threat. Not a threat at all. Oh man.
Don't need the FBI up in here.
They're always listening. It's okay. I'm glad they're listening. Give me the views. Why not subscribe if you're an FBI surveillance team right now, watching us and trying to just pretend to be normal YouTube kids, and actually just waiting to see if somebody else is gonna burn down a place. Because that's not gonna be us. Maybe. Depends on how bad this fight's gonna be.
Actually, I don't know if this is just a thing here, but we got a lot of FBI surveillance fans around the town.
Oh, Wi-Fi named that. I don't know if that's just every town now, but yeah, there's a couple of them in this town. I know a couple of them, and your house has them actually.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was, but somebody did it
In your area.
Yeah.
I know this building that had it. That was named that. I was like, that's funny as hell. That was the first time I ever saw it. That was many years ago. No, so that's a lot of them here. But comment if your Wi-Fi name is Surveillance Van or someone's you know. I want to see how popular it is.
I wonder how legal that is.
Probably very. To name it that.
Yeah, but I feel like that would be misleading in some cases.
Misleading, like who's like, oh, let me log onto the FBI surveillance van. That's a great idea.
You have no idea how many stupid people there are in this world.
That is true. I know I have a good idea. It's probably about all of them. Yeah, I have a pretty good idea actually. I think about all of them. Honestly, pretty stupid. There's different levels of stupidity, but all of them are at least some stupid.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We all have a little stupid in us.
That's okay, and that's why we rely on each other to make up for our shortcomings. And in many people's cases, all of their shortcomings, 99% of their shortcomings, must be made up by somebody else's smart doings, which is rare. It's super rare.
It's a rare character trait.
It's a very rare character trait. Oh my god. It's okay. Alright, boys. I don't know how much more. Dude, I told you. We go on for an hour, just like always. This episode, though, I'm splitting it up. So the part you're probably listening to now will be much later. But, anything else you want to say there, Alex?
No, I think we've had a pretty good session.
It's a pretty good session. I finally got him on the team. Got to introduce somebody new to you guys. It was a lot of fun tonight. It's 2 a.m. now, so we're actually ending a little bit earlier than normal because usually we just start at this time and go on to 4 in the morning. So that's changed. So we're getting there a little bit better. Starting to get more organized. But I appreciate you all, listening in, watching. Definitely give us some ideas for the next one and see what you want to know, what you want to learn. I'll be watching the comments for a while, of course. And I always go back a little bit later and keep looking. So, if I didn't catch you right away, I'll be there eventually. But definitely subscribe to us and give a couple likes. Don't forget to comment, of course, because that's how I get most of my ideas, and that's how I connect with you guys, and that's the entire point of the podcast. Eventually, I might do actual live streaming the podcast, but most of the time they're like 2 a.m., so it's kind of a pointless idea to have like 0 people watching.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Our entire viewer base will be on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I know. It'll be where's it day right now? China?
Yeah, probably somewhere Europe or Asia.
Somewhere near our European brothers. I appreciate it all. Alright, boys and pizza dudes. We will be back eventually. I don't know when. I don't have a set schedule. I never know. It's just a mystery here. And that's what keeps us on our toes.
Yeah.
Appreciate y'all. And thank you along Mr. Ajax, Jojo, whatever the fuck I want to call you. Hopefully bring you back eventually soon. Yeah. And it was a lot of fun working with you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next one.
Always a fun time here. I will see you guys later. Keep watching some more Pizza Devils. Peace, boys.
Check this.